my living room. You are all being disrespectful.
Nick, I think if we just hit the reset button here, just hit the reset button, and I think that we both can just talk calmly and rationally, and we'll get more effective points across. Would you agree that we both could do that?
Yes, sir. I just think people are being unfair to me, man. But I'm listening to you, sir. Go ahead, Matt.
Come on, brother, talk to me. You don't need to do push-ups.
Matt, all I've done for the past 2 years is work on myself.
I don't feel like you need to find ways to control the conversation by doing antics like this. I think you are able to control the conversation with your voice and your demeanor rather than putting more elements like having to do push-ups or making another person speak to you while you're doing push-ups. I don't think that you would find that appealing if somebody else made you have a conversation with them while they did push-ups. I think we could just talk. Come on over here, let's talk. Now, no one's sicked me on you, and I'm not here to cancel you. I don't do the whole cancel culture thing. I don't do the cancel culture thing. I'm not here to debate how hard your life was, or if it wasn't hard, I'm not here to attack you. I am here to tell you the way that things are in a polite way so that you can walk away from the conversation and understand there's some things you can do to ensure that this train wreck that is currently happening with your life on social media can be salvageable. Chat, would you agree or disagree?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I would like to tell you, I Googled you, man. All of these people can Google you.
They all have been.
And I want to tell you something. My mother got beat by men in front of... No. Come on. My mother got beat in front of me. And I want to tell you, after Googling and seeing the strangulation charges and seeing the home invasion charges and seeing the domestic abuse charges, I want you to know your behavior on these lives reminds me of the stepdads who used to get drunk and beat my mom. And so when I see you going through all of these things in your life.
Yeah.
And then the only way I see you attempting to solve it is by getting someone to be around you so you don't have to focus on yourself. Okay. And I don't think women and you need to be romantic right now.
Okay, I'm open-minded to listening to that because you're right about some things.
And I want to tell you, listen, you don't need to show me these...
domestic violence charge, by the way. That's the criminal domestic violence.
Nick, do you see how you're adding things to the conversation?
No, do you see how you don't want to let me defend myself when you are trying to say that I'm like your stepdad and you're trying to bring up my charges in front of 7,000 people, but show them the mugshot of the criminal domestic violence charge that I got, since you want to talk about it. Show them the mugshot. Where's the picture of her? Where is the picture of her?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, but you don't care about that because you don't want to believe. You don't want to believe that a person could actually go through the things I'm saying.
Hey, Nick.
So, yeah, I'm a little upset about it, Matt. I'm sorry. You are trying to get me canceled, and I'm not even a person that can be canceled because I was literally a screw-up my entire life, bro.
Nick, no one's attacking you. No one's attacking you. Does my voice sound like I'm attacking you, brother, or talking?
Condescending.
Condescending. I think, I'm older than you, Nick, and I have children. So when I see people who need to be spoken to in a way that they understand, rather than just I understand, I can do that. I can talk to you like this, rationally, without yelling at you.
Yes, sir. And I don't mean to sound upset, man. I guess, you know what it is, man? I'm going to lower my voice a little bit, okay? because you haven't raised your voice at me, and this microphone works very well, doesn't it, guys? You're right. That is a problem of mine, and I don't have anybody to blame on it besides myself. I'm emotionally immature. You're right. I run from my problems. I don't want to think about stuff like this because whether or not, if I would have been a female looking like this, people would have showed up at his doorstep. Whoever did that to me, if I was a girl, people would have made sure that business got handled. But because I'm a man, this is the mugshot we're all talking about. This is the mugshot, the criminal domestic violence mugshot. So I'm just saying, this is an 18-year-old boy, and that was a 25-year-old woman. So let's get that straight right quick. And then later on, the strangulation charge, yeah, that sucks. But you want to know what the facts are about that charge? Is that I was arrested in my own home with my name on the lease. It was me and my ex-girlfriends, and we was both on Tina. We were both on Tina. We was both on Tina, and we was both on dog food. Started a fight with me. The worst thing I did was hold that person by their wrists. That was the worst thing I did. She told the police the worst things in the world that she could possibly come up with. They arrested me with the keys in my pocket, bro. That charge got dropped. I don't have a home invasion, bro. It's false entry of an inhabited dwelling. Unlawful entry of an inhabited dwelling. The charge got dropped down. A lot of my charges got dropped down because if I would have had a real home invasion charge, that's a 20-year charge, man. And it's violent. You're not going to serve less than 10 years flat off that in Louisiana. Plus, I got three felony convictions. I didn't have a lawyer. Without the apartment that me and the girl were staying in, I had no place to go. I was working as a dancer at a go-go bar in the French Quarter of New Orleans.
Hey, Nick.
Hold on a second. There are people in the chat that probably recognize me from that bar. If you were at New Orleans in the past 5 years and you went to the corner pocket, you probably have talked to me. Nick. Because I didn't need TikTok for people to know about me. I was perfectly happy walking up to people in real life. And unfortunately, situations like this keep happening. So it makes me want to be at home on the internet all day. And then trolls come in here and accuse me of being an abuser, accuse me of all this stuff, lying about all this stuff. Man, I graduated a freaking rehab. I'm in my own freaking home. I could pee in a cup. Like, what more do you guys want from me, man? What more do you guys want from me?
Well, I want to tell you, okay, let's just talk about, I don't think when somebody brings up a negative aspect of something you've done in the past, that you need to find so many ways to protect yourself.
Well, I do have to protect myself because I've already done the work on myself. Are you
going to explain to every single person individually for the rest of your life all the details of your cases? Or are you confident in your truth enough to not have to go on 2 or 3 minute rants to explain yourself?
Well, I would have never had to go. So here's the thing. TikTok did know about my charges before all this DV stuff happened and before the new girlfriend happened. The charges are only becoming relevant to my TikTok page because I dated one of my TikTok live moderators.
Oh, Nick.
Yes, it's true, bro.
No, do you know why it's happening?
True. It's only relevant to you then, man, because nobody else is making a problem of it. Because when I started using TikTok, the only reason why I came on TikTok in the first place was because I was in this freaking program right here. And I saw that there was normal people posting on it. You're not about to come on here and make me pay again for stuff that I've already worked on myself for, man. Get lost.
Nick, I want to let you know, all right? Not attacking you, okay?
I've already worked on myself. I've already done anger management. I've already done everything. This was an 18-month program where all I did was work 80 hours a week. And here's another one. That's last year.
You don't need to show me these things.
But y'all are trying to make it out like I'm some violent drug addict. You're trying to make me out like I'm some violent person. Sad, man. I made a mistake, and guess what? The judicial system is broken. Guess what? New Orleans, Louisiana has a 98% conviction rate. Guess what? If they really would have had me down bad on those charges, bro, I'd still be in prison. They came at me with a plea deal. They said, hey, man, yo, what's good, young blood? Yeah, you got yourself in quite a pickle. Luckily for you, the DA's gonna look out for you. We dropped the home invasion down to a unlawful entry of an inhabited dwelling. Unlawful entry of a inhabited dwelling. They dropped the false imprisonment charge, but we got to keep the strangulation. Sorry, we got to keep the strangulation, but you're only going to do 5 years. All you got to do is plead guilty. You'll be out in 1 year. They told me right before I came in the courtroom on the phone, I was looking at 30 years. Who ain't going to plead guilty and take that 5 years over 30? I took the 5 years. I only served 1. I got home, and all I've done since I got home is work on myself. And I keep meeting the wrong people. This happened 5 years ago, bro. This happened 5 years ago, bro. And now I'm in my own place for the very first time. This is all mine. No roommates, no nothing. I graduated in rehab for the very first time, Matt. What are you talking about, man? I need to sit down and work on myself. What have I been doing for 2 fucking years? I don't deserve this, dude. I get you're looking at me because I'm upset and because I've been on here and I've leaned into the negativity. I know what I'm doing. These views go crazy, and you know what happens? They go over to my ex account, and guess what? They start asking me, hey, how much? How much is it? Hey, where do we send the roses at? Where do we send the roses? That's what happens. And then next thing I know, okay, well, I don't have nothing else to do today. I've already made $700 today. And it had nothing to do with TikTok. So I'm a little upset. Yeah, oh, what's the at? Nickisreallyawreck 864. Nickisreallyawreck 864. Nickisreallyawreck.
Nick, come on.
864. And yes, everything is still happening. So look, I don't care that you got 4.7K here, and I don't care that you are literally trying to bring up my past and make me look bad about it, because guess what? I'm never going to get a brand deal anyway. I'm never going to get a brand deal. I'm never going to get any of the cool stuff that you might be able to get. You can be the good guy. I'm going to be the guy making videos. I'm going to be the guy making the videos that I got to make. You know, but guess what? I don't need nobody to be in my videos. You know what I'm saying? I could just be in my own. That's great. Because why? Because who follows me? The LGBTs. Women don't follow me, brother. That's why I want a woman so bad. Because LGBT men follow me. It's men, and I'm not LGBT. So it's a little frustrating, man, because it's like, dang, you know, I'm making all this, I'm making all these stuff for everybody else, and they're telling me, man, you're so gorgeous. Man, you're such a nice guy. Man, this, man, that. I sent the money, by the way. But then I come home to a woman who tells me, you're nothing, Nicholas. You ain't worth nothing, Nick. I don't care. I don't care that you put a roof over my head. I don't care. I cheated. Oh, by the way, she cheated on me with my best friend, Sean. She cheated on me with my best friend, Sean. You know what I did? We ended up making we made some TikToks together. Yeah, she cheated on me with my best friend, Sean. So I brought Sean over here and I became his best friend. And now she's not here and he still is. So guess what? No, man, everybody else is being toxic. I'm not being toxic, and I'm tired of it, because everybody knows that you could beat up on Nick. You could punch up on Nick. He ain't going to do nothing about you. Don't worry about them muscles. He ain't going to do nothing to you. He'll probably cry. So look, I'm tired of people like that, man. Guess what? If I just find one woman on here that wants to treat me like a man because I'm going to treat you like a woman, I'll love you for the rest of our lives. Straight up. My Instagram is fit.with.nick864. fit.with.nick864. You got to be at least close to my age, 25 to 30 or something like that. You
Nick,
can't.
it's been about 4 minutes of
I'm
talking.
not done talking.
It's
You can't
been
be
about Nick. Come on, guys.
none of that stuff. Like,
Guys,
you can be a recovering addict.
tell him
but
to
you
wrap
can't
it up,
use
guys.
me.
Come on. Nick, come on. You don't need to do this.
Nah, bro. Because look, as soon as I find my boo, I'm getting off this app. Yeah. Nobody wants me to help them. Nobody wants me to do nothing. So
you're arguing with shadows, brother. You're arguing with shadows right now. You're making up arguments in your head and responding to them. I haven't spoken in 4 minutes, Nick. You shouted yourself out, you flexed, and you've talked to people that aren't there. Have you ever gotten checked for narcissism? Have you ever gotten tested for
Are you
narcissism?
mad because you have a bird chest? Are you mad because you can't do 50 push-ups?
So narcissism is a
Soy boy.
psychological disorder.
Soy boy, man.
It's found in 7 in 10,000.
Listen, you can't even bench 2 plates. Let's be real.
Don't
You
do
can't
this.
even
Come
bench
on.
2 plates, homeboy.
You're better than sinking this low. Come on. Let's start over. Come on.
Bro, lift up your
Come on.
shirt and stop talking to me.
Let's
Lift
start
up
over.
your shirt and stop talking to me, homeboy. On God.
You can see a lot of shirtless stuff on my page if you'd like.
Bro, and I wasn't impressed.
Hey, everybody
And
who's
I
on
wasn't
here,
impressed.
you guys don't know, I'm
I wasn't
18 months
impressed.
sober. I'm 18
And
months
I
sober.
wasn't impressed.
I'm really happy about it, guys. So
And I
thank
wasn't
you.
impressed.
It's okay, Nick. I don't need people to be impressed by me.
Well, I'm just letting you know. What do you mean? You're chasing clout right now, trying to be the good guy, and
No.
you picked the wrong one, Matthew. You
Hold
picked
on.
the wrong one because guess what? I haven't done anything.
Let's
I
talk.
have not done anything.
Then
These
let's
people are
talk.
trying to ruin my lives. And by these people, I mean these young women that don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. It ain't me because guess what? How a man acts. A man gets up, goes to work. He goes, handles his business. He don't text a bunch of other females. He comes home to his woman. He paying them
Guys,
bills.
I don't
He
think
takes
Nick
care
is
of
gonna let me
everything.
talk.
He's getting her nails done, her hair done. He's paying for the
Guys,
car.
you wanna
I
wrap
bought
this
her a
up?
car 6 weeks after I met her. And
You
she
wanna wrap
punched
this
me,
up,
man.
guys? Guys, do you want us to wrap this up? We can wrap this up.
Yeah, because you're not gonna get nowhere with me, bro.
Well, I think you might have narcissism and that's why.
I'll be quiet, man.
Okay, listen, please. Here's the worst thing for anyone to discover, because it's going to be a hard road ahead. Roughly 7 in 100,000 men every year are diagnosed with psychological narcissism. And it can be developed, especially with people who have motherly issues. And I believe you said that multiple times. I think the best thing to do going forward is to talk to a psychologist.